All right. All right, guys, we're live. Yeah.
Woo! Thank you,
All right. Aloha and welcome to another edition of MANAO at Home. This is a very exciting episode. We are celebrating a big deal today. It is MANAO Radio's 19th birthday. We've got Spike the Punch. We got a birthday cake. It's going to be a good time. We're really excited. Thank you for tuning in and supporting listener-supported, volunteer-coordinated radio for almost 2 decades. And I'm already talking to Managing Director Michael Elam, and we will be planning a huge party for the 20th birthday, and we will all be able to get together and hug. It'll just be a big group hug of MANAO Radio friends and family. If you've been tuning into the website, any of the social media, it's just been a great week of celebrating. Lots of people have been calling in and giving messages. And I just want to say how grateful I am to be part of the MANAO Radio family. I've been doing radio for almost 20 years myself. From alternative stations to rock stations to talk radio. And this format has just been really good to me and to my soul. And it's really able to highlight a lot of my talents and also my passions. So I just get like emotional thinking about how much I love this show. So thank you so much for supporting it. We're on episode number 29. We're going to be giving lots of love to our MANAO Radio DJs that we love. And also we're going to be shouting out some really cool musicians on Maui that we love. And yeah, it's just going to be a really fun episode. So don't forget, this is a gig for our artists. So you will have an opportunity to tip via Venmo. I'm Trish da Dish, by the way, the Weekly Dish. I'm really excited to welcome this duo to the stage. They are very passionate, eclectic, unique. They're always giggling and they're always having a good time. And I just love talking story with them. And if you don't know, you should know they've been a really important part of MANAO Radio season 2 and coming from season 1 as part of our tech team, sound and video, and just really elevated the level of the show. So I'm really blessed to have them here. And I know you're going to be excited. They're our friends. You know them. Ladies and gentlemen, SEDA and Cody, aka CUPPA!
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Trish.
So you're out from the behind the. We made you come out.
We're but we're wearing all black to pay tribute to the tech work that we do.
You do look kind of like stagehands, which is great. Which is great. Yeah. Awesome. Who do we have behind the camera and soundboard today?
So we have my older brother Miles Lorian and his girlfriend Annika. They're manning the cameras, and then Cody's friend.
We've got Rodrigo Hernandez on audio. He's a colleague of mine. We used to work together doing a bunch of corporate work and stuff.
Oh, wonderful.
Always had a unflappable positive attitude. I don't know how he does it.
I like that. Positive. We praise positivity here on MANAO at Home. So awesome. We're so happy to have him. It looks beautiful. We also want to give a shout out to Justin Morris, the man. We're in his
Thank you, Justin, for saving our butts once again.
He's a G.
Justin, man. Clutch is his middle name. Clutch, pretty much, is all I have to say about that. But we're really excited. We have a lot to talk about, but let's get started with some music. How about that? That's why people are here. What are we going to start off with today?
All right. So first I've got this little song called Tide. It's just an instrumental piece.
Beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah,
it's so gorgeous. I love this piece.
Music's playing for me has always been kind of like self-soothing, and this is kind of part of that. And then right after this little interlude, we're going right into a song called Hope It's True, which is like, I don't know, kind of like a triumphant, like, F you to... I'm trying not to curse.
Certain people, I don't know.
Certain people that like mess with your head.
But it's a fantastic song. Cody wrote it, and I love it. And we're gonna go right into that after the instrumental. So.
All right, right on. Here we go. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Everyone you ever knew only tolerated you. Everything you ever did never will amount to shit. You said I'd never find somebody like you, and God, I hope it's true. Every time you tried your best, only made a bigger mess. Oh, I hope you find yourself while there's still a little left. You know I never understood all the rules, but now I think I do. Givers have their limits, but takers don't. I don't need a reason just to sit and drink alone. Tell me why my heart turned blue every time I needed you. Why should I need thicker skin every time I let you in? You know that everyone who tried to love you, they figured out the truth.
Oh my goodness.
Woo-woo! I like that angst.
We're having a good time over here if you can't tell.
That was awesome. Welcome. Welcome if you guys are joining us. This is Cody and SEDA of CUPPA. And I love it because you guys, it's a cup of tea. So on your tip thing, I had two little, like a little tea kettle. As, like, yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah.
But
So I tried making
oh,
shirts.
cool! I love it. There we go.
And then the back's really funny.
We got to see the back of your shirt, which is, yep, only Gus can judge me. Which, if you guys don't know, Gus is our mascot. He is the sweetest pupperoo ever. He's pretty much famous on Maui and become a special force on the show. I need to see him like at least once every 2 weeks. He's like, he makes my soul, enlightens me,
He's so sweet.
He's the sweetest dog. He's like a little Buddha.
Oh my God.
Well, we're here live and lively with Cody and SEDA of CUPPA, and this is a new band, but also both of these performers are no slouches when it comes to musician. I met Cody years ago, probably 11 years ago. He was running a music studio. He was in a band called Flash Drive. He was working events in Wailea. He was a man of many talents, always running around, always being creative. And I feel grateful. Yeah, I feel really grateful that I think it was in October you reached out to me and you were like, you just messaged me on Facebook and I thought you wanted to be on the show, like as a musician. And you're like, no, I want to help. I have all this cool gear. It was so.
Yeah, I was like, Trish, I'm bored. Give me something to do.
And I did. I was like, no problem. So then the Benny Uitaki show was really special. And from that,
Benny.
Yeah, Benny, we love
Yay,
you, Benny.
Uncle Benny. And also SEDA show was really cool and all the colors and yeah, I mean, if you
That
want
was
to
how we met. We met through doing this.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
So that's pretty incredible. It just snowballed.
We bring people together on this show. What can I say? That's awesome. Well, are you guys gonna be playing? So today they're playing all originals and then also a cover and then a song by like that you wrote, one of your relatives. So that's really cool. And do you have any gigs coming up that we can talk about? Or you will be playing?
We're so focused on this one.
Okay. That's what I like to hear.
Well, doing something at the playground eventually?
Oh yeah, eventually I'll hop into the playground and do and play.
Please. And
eventually.
Call my people. Well, call me. I'm my people.
Cool. I'll call you.
Call me. We'll get you on stage at the playground. Well, thanks guys for tuning in. Don't forget, we have a tip bucket. It's Venmo at CQ Audio, and I'll be putting that up on the website and also all the recordings and social media. So thank you so much for being here. There's people watching and loving it, and just so happy to have this show. A great way to share Maui's musicians from the comfort of our home. It's really cool. And keep it safe. All right, what do we got next from CUPPA?
Ooh.
So this is a song called I'm All Right With It. Went through a kind of gnarly breakup last year, and this was like me being dramatic, I guess.
But in the form of incredible songwriting. This is one of my favorite songs that he's written. It's amazing. I think it's awesome.
And actually I shot a little video of this. My brother was in town for like a week, and he spent a couple days with me, and we recorded this up in my little attic office, and we both needed that at the time, I think. It's good getting brother time. But anyway, this is called I'm All Right With It.
Fix the hair.
Someone else is gonna sing her song. Somebody else is gonna pet my dog. Someone sitting in my rocking chair. That's okay, she don't want me there. Someone else is gonna till her soil. Somebody else has gotta change her oil. Someone else is gonna pull her hair. And that's okay, she don't want me there. And I thought everything was going to plan. And I thought I was man enough to be her man. Now I got no time to waste, and you can't account for taste, and that's okay, 'cause someone else is gonna pour her a cup. Somebody else is gonna mess things up. Do what you want, baby, I don't care. That's okay, she don't want me there. Someone else will be a perfect fit. Somebody else has gotta take your shit. They say if you love them and you set them free, when they come back you get a choice for three. And I thought everything was going to plan. And I thought I was man enough to be her man. Now I got no time to waste, and you can't account for taste, and I'm okay, 'cause someone else will keep me up at night. Somebody else is gonna treat me right. Ain't nothing broke, a new piece won't fix. I'm okay, I'm alright with it. Someone else will share all this luck. Somebody else will wanna drink and fuck. Someone else will leave my porch light lit. That's okay, I'm alright with it. That's okay, I'm alright with it.
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, writing songs out of difficult periods. That's the best stuff.
It's the
Gotta have
best
bad stuff
stuff.
happen more often.
Yeah. Heartbreak sometimes is, the best way for the art to come out,
Yeah, sometimes.
You should see comedians whenever they're like really, really happy, their comedy lacks. And then when they're in like a dark place, they're super funny.
It's twisted. It's definitely
very twisted. Why is the world like that? So in SEDA's hand right there, by the way, SEDA is born and raised Maui girl, North Shore, and also went a lot of love to the Paia Cultural Youth and Cultural Center.
Yep.
And Laura and everyone there. I know that they're watching right now. They love you.
Laura.
Yeah, she's awesome. And one of the cool things that's come to Paia recently, I live in Paia, is MANAO ukulele, which is like, I walked down the street one day and I was like, hey, what's up? So tell us about that banjo ukulele you have. What's it called? A banjo?
I called it a banjolele.
A banjolele?
Yeah, but
Oh, may I talk about it for a second?
yeah, talk about it. He's the one that wrote a whole review on it and put it on YouTube.
Yeah, and so Mele, I'm sorry for putting you on blast. I didn't mean to hate, but it's a great instrument, and we took it apart and fixed it all back up and made it just, something we'd want to play. But those guys are doing great down there. I'm stoked we got to support them and pick up some of their instruments.
Yeah.
You're like a mad scientist, like Jack White.
Yeah, he added pieces to it too. Like this thing up here, this is like an old piano key because both of our dads used to move pianos when we were younger, and this is an old ivory piano key that was on its way to the dump, and he salvaged it and put it on the guitar. On the banjo.
Can't throw away those elephant parts.
Yeah, you can't do that. So.
You guys are like Jack White of Maui. I love it. This is so cool.
Oh my god, that's a huge compliment. That was my first. That was my first concert when I was 16 with my parents. With Jack
Lucky.
White.
Lucky.
It was amazing. Shout out to Jack White if you're watching.
Yeah, Jack White watches all my shows.
Oh, yeah, we want to record our little album, and then he's got his pressing plant. You can just get vinyl pressed. So we're saving up to do that. We want to.
We got a lot of projects and ideas.
Well, you're young. You got plenty of time. Well, we're here live with CUPPA, Cody and SEDA, two of the greatest people I've ever met. They're just wonderful humans, and I'm just really happy to have them. Gus is there as well, and we've got a really good tech team. And it's really cool to see you guys come from behind the camera. If you pay attention to MANAO at home, they're always the ones making sure that the camera work and the sound quality and really elevate the show. So thank you so much for stepping, from behind the camera to share your art. This is really cool. What are we going to hear now with that fancy alien banjolele?
I actually I wrote a song on the banjolele, and then Cody's gonna kind of support with the PV.
I'll try not to mess it up.
Yeah. Hey, don't fuck it up. This song is called Home. Waiting for you to come home. The birds don't sing as much when I'm alone. And I watch the wheels roll. And I pray for your safe return. Are busy being. I'm happy sitting here singing. Boy, you got me believing this boat ain't sinking anytime soon. It's easier to fall knowing I'll be caught, answering your call without a second thought. And the moon is rising. It's perfect timing to see you smiling, laughing, and pulling me close. It's you I wanna Oh, I get so nervous.
Ah, that was great. Yeah. Don't be nervous. That was cool. What a unique sound.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was really unique.
I did that song for the first time at Maui Coffee Roasters, which is another awesome project that's happening now.
Yeah,
That we
so
played.
I know it's so exciting to go there and get coffee and see my friends on the door. Like there was SEDA first, Strip by SEDA, and then Justin Morris the other day. And yeah, tell us, Cody's doing excellent video work in the warehouse. It's just so beautiful. And
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about that, and shout out to is it Joy there? Is her name
Yes,
Joy?
Joy.
Yes, she's lovely.
We love Joy.
We
Yeah,
love
so
Joy.
Working with Joy Mara down there. She's been so awesome to work with.
It all started, here's the cool thing, it all started because I was walking in the woods with Laura Civitello, whom I said I loved earlier. And her and I ran into Joy, and then Joy was like, oh, we're trying to start this music thing down at Maui Coffee Roasters, and I had just met Cody and was starting to work the business with him, and then it just kind of like snowballed from there, and now we're doing all the audio and video work for the gigs down at Maui
Now
Coffee
we got all
Roasters.
these snowballs.
Now we have so many
I know.
snowballs. We don't know what to do with them.
I know you went from like I'm bored to shoots.
And we just shot Justin Morris with what was there?
Low
Shay
Wolf,
Derrick, Low
Nalu.
Hey, Derek.
We had Justin Morris, we had Low Wolf, we had
Gretchen
Nalu,
Rhodes.
Shay, and Nick Sickles. It was so
Yeah.
cool.
I saw Gretchen Rhodes
Oh,
and
Gretchen
Nick
Rhodes
Sickles.
too, yeah.
Oh, that
Oh.
was so, I haven't seen Nick in a while, so that was really cool.
Oh,
to
he
see him
killed
live.
it. You know, he
He's
like
a
spontaneously
monster.
did a song at the end, and it was like the most velvety voice,
I
just
had
like broke
no
out of
idea
him.
he could sing like that.
It was
Holy
He's
crap.
so
Amazing.
talented. I mean, the man, ask him what he's like one of those like Renaissance man, you know?
Totally. And
He
I
can
met
do it
Nick
all.
like years ago at Charlie's when I first started like playing open mics when I was 19. He was the sound guy at Charlie's, and man, he's just an awesome person to have out here. Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah. That whole crew, Justin Morris and his entire tribe, as I like to say. They're
Mhm.
very talented. And once again, thank you to Justin for letting us use the
We love
studio
you,
for MANAO at
Justin.
home. He's the man. And yeah, I just want to talk a little bit about MANAO Radio before we move on. SEDA, you said that you did, you've been to the station, which I love the station.
Yeah.
It's as soon as you walk in, you just smell, you're like, yes, this is a real radio station, you know, with the beautiful
Oh yeah.
backdrop
There's
of all the
in there.
music. And then they play vinyl live on air. Like our good friend Jeremy Jarvis plays vinyl. All of his sets are vinyl.
Yeah.
And that's exceptional. And you were actually in a duo, right? And for average.
I was in a duo before this duo, and it was called Duo Die, and
Love
we played on Jeremy Jarvis's show back when I was like 19 or 20 years old. So MANAO has been in my life for a long time, and doing Upcountry Sundays, that was like my first real gig when I was 18 years old. And it's just been like really impactful throughout the years, and it's incredible to actually like really be like behind the scenes of it now too.
Yeah, well, we're so happy to have you. I know MANAO Radio's happy too. And Cody, you're from back in the day. Tell me about Club MANAO. I don't know anything about this.
Oh yeah, so back in the day, as it were.
Back in the day.
Uncle Don Lopez.
We love you, Don.
We love you, Uncle Don, and Vince.
And
Both of y'all.
Vince.
But he brought me in to help engineer with some of the Club MANAOs they were doing out of that studio in Wailuku. And that was really formative experience for me, just sitting down and mixing live music, live to broadcast, just like this here.
Yeah.
But as a young adult doing too much of this and too much of that, but getting to play with those guys and learn a bunch, and Don really opened my ear to like all the things you can do with engineering and all the ways you can try and help translate the emotion from a player's playing to something you can listen to in your car. And
He's a wizard. He's a
wizard.
sound wizard.
And it was cool sitting down at there's this little control room upstairs that I guess Barry had wired up in a pretty short span of time, and it was amazing. Like, this was 19 years ago, but a fully featured studio. You had like the racks of compressors and all the like stuff, all the buses, all the mixing stuff set up, all that nerdy stuff. And he just like threw it together, and it all made sense. Anyway, I was happy to get to work on that. I think I was one of the only people they let like touch the wires.
Yeah, because
So-
You can trust him with your wires.
Yes.
I'm grateful for that opportunity back then.
Yeah.
And glad to help carry on that legacy now. We're
19 years. Isn't that crazy?
19 years.
Yeah. And yes, much love to Barry, the founder, the late great Barry, and of course Kathy Collins, who's such an integral part of MANAO Radio. And I remember moving to the island and just doing promoting for Berry Fest out at the Maui Botanical Gardens, and they would have those live shows, and it would be just a beautiful day of flowers and live music and appreciation for local talent. And it was just really refreshing. I came from a big city, and I was like, wow, this is a community of musicians and radio DJs and sound and behind the scenes. And it was just really, it was a great introduction to MANAO Radio. So I'm very thankful to them. And we're thankful to be here for the next chapter, right? So
Yeah.
Michael Elam, we love you. He is practicing with Soul Kitchen. They're going to be coming on the show next month. So happy for him. And he had a birthday recently. So did Cody, had a birthday recently. All these Pisces
30,
up
dirty
in
30.
here.
Pisces.
My brother's
Pisces.
26. His birthday was a couple weeks ago too.
Dude, it's all kind of,
Flexing
yeah,
over here.
Pisces all over.
He's punching the
Miles.
air behind the camera.
Oh, nice. Love it. All right, well, let's get some more music. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, guys, please, I put on the website the PayPal link for Cody. He'll be sharing all the tips, but also just Venmo CQ Audio and support them. This is a gig. Let's do this. Thanks for
Yeah,
being
please
here.
and thank you, folks. Keep help keep us doing what we're doing.
Hmm.
All right, so this next song is called Anymore. It's
Really sad.
it's also me being dramatic.
But we love that. We
Yeah.
love that.
All right.
Play the song.
Denial, impatience, unrealistic expectations. All these years to figure out you got somewhere else to be. Cease, desist, forget that I exist. Watch your taillights down the driveway, standing at the front door screen. After all that we've been through and all that we fought for, she said, darling, I can't do this anymore. I said, baby, don't give up. Oh, we almost won the war. She said, darling, I can't do this anymore. Well, you know, I tried my best, and I ain't got nothing left. So I snuggle sweetly with surrender. And I'm not gonna hold my breath. You pulled the door closed as you left. Ain't it funny how the but winter felt like summer. I spent my last 2 bills and killed the day en route, while the silhouette of all my fears fell softly off of you. I think of all the ways to tell myself the truth, but there's only so much letting go you can ask someone to do. After all that we've been through and all that we fought for, she said, darling, I can't do this anymore. I said, baby, don't give up. Oh, we almost won the war. She said, darling, I can't do this anymore. Oh, thanks, guys.
I don't really want to hoot and holler for that one, but
You did something beautiful.
dark. No, that was beautiful. Cody, you're such an I've known you in for a while, but I love to see you play guitar. It's really nice to see you. You're such a it's just really nice. So it's nice to have you playing guitar right now. And also what you also play how many instruments do you play? Aren't you like Mr.
A couple, but only
You dabble.
only some of them any good. I've been playing a lot of guitar and bass lately. I've got some really cool synthesizers that I like. But, most of this.
And you like putting go ahead.
Oh, do you mind if we dive right into this next one? We're really excited about this song. It's like
Yeah, dive right in. And when we come back, we'll talk a little bit about the recording you did with Vince Esquire. When we get back.
Yeah, I would love to.
So dive in. More from CUPPA. Woohoo! Thanks for being here.
All right. You ready, Brad? We got this one with the thing. All right.
I'm gonna try and drum on my guitar very, very lightly. Let's see how this goes. This is another. Okay, so when I heard Cody play this song months ago, I asked him. I was like, "Who is that? What song is that?" He was like, "It's my song," and I flipped out. It's called "Happier Now," and it's so good.
Oh, thank you.
Just hyping him up.
And now it's even better. Now we got the whole thing. Now it's like a whole song.
Happier Now is better now.
All right. Come round to see what I got, and it feels like you're coming in hot. From a more comfortable distance, maybe I could see if I miss it.
Measure what is left. Find what to do next. Forget about the mess. Come on back to bed.
Out in the shed in the back of your house, watching the smoke fall out of your mouth. Drop the bottle so we drank from the ground. Thought I would miss it, but I'm happier now.
cool as heck. That reminds me, that's some alternative, like, grunge. I like that.
Oh,
I love that.
What is that called? I've never heard that. What is that?
It's called Happier Now. and
Actually, I think
Cody
that's
wrote
the
it.
first time anyone's ever heard this song.
Oh, I was like, Cody, I've never heard that
Happy
song
birthday,
by
Manao.
you.
Here's a brand new song for you.
This is an exclusive. Okay, people. Hello. This is a big.
You heard it here first.
That was the present for That is MANAO Radio's birthday present. All right.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. Happier now.
Oh my God.
Well, we're gonna have to get some of these recorded. And SEDA, you were talking earlier about Vince Esquire. You guys, he's really excited to have you in the studio. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yes. Oh my God, that has been such a fun journey. I looked up to Vince Esquire just as a musician, like as a kid, and to get in the studio with him now is kind of like a dream come true. It's been really, really fun.
Hi, Vince.
Hey Vince. So initially I went in to record the first ukulele song that I ever wrote, and then like I pulled up some weird like trap music that I had made with another friend of mine. Shout out Jasper. But I was like, oh man, this is so like far from anything I've ever done, and I played it for him and he was like, oh, you make music like this? I could do this all day. Like, let's do some like hip hop, let's do some trap music. And I was like, you know what? Let's just like, I'm going to throw myself into the deep end here and just make all electronic music with Vince. And
He's
Whoa.
a master, by the way.
he's a master at
my
it. He's
God.
incredible. And so it's been so wild and so fun to go down there and start creating these songs with Vince and focus mostly on vocals. And we got some really cool stuff coming up, and I can't wait to share it with you guys.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you,
stay
Vince Esquire, and
tuned.
thank
That's
you, Dawn. You guys are
exciting.
great.
It's Rock Solid Productions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. that's
Rock
right.
Solid.
Solid Productions. Heck
Like
yeah. Shout out to
R-A-K-E-K.
Vince. What's up, Vince and Don Lopez? We love those guys.
Yeah.
Been part of the MANAO Radio family forever. They've definitely part of the fabric that is MANAO Radio for sure. Oh, I mean, this is exciting. Okay. I love all
It
this
is
new
really
music. You know, it's like, this is like brand spanking new. Oh my gosh. How's Gus doing?
Totally new.
I thought
Don't
we were
like
going to have
anything I've
Gus
ever
on
done
stream.
before.
Where's Gus? There he is. Hey, oh, there he is, your biggest fan.
Yes.
Hey, Gus.
So, Gus.
Look at him. He's just living the dream. I tell you what, that dog.
He's
this
looking at me
all
like,
day.
what? Oh, you
thanks
got
for-
the stretch.
Yay!
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. We're here on MANAO at Home, live and lively every other Thursday. This is our 29th episode, and we're so excited to welcome CUPPA, which is Cody and SEDA. Much love to all the friends and family watching. I saw MANAO Radio DJ Michael McCartney is on there, and superstar photographer Stephen Holding is on there as well.
Yes.
And thank you so much. And much love to Mike Chino for always supporting. He gets off work and then comes and supports me immediately. We're just so lucky to have such great people on this island. So what's coming up next, guys?
Oh boy.
So this one's called Sing to Me. It's I don't know. I guess a prayer.
It's the first song that we wrote together. And so after a week of like meeting each other, he wrote this like beginning of this song, and I wrote the second half of it, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful song. And it was kind of like the song that made us realize like, oh wow, we can play music together and we can write together, and like that magic is there. So it's really amazing and powerful, and I love it.
I know I wrote it about Gus, but she thinks it's about her.
Oh, shut up. I want Gus to sing to me.
All right. Let me finish getting this thing. All right, you ready? Oh, 1 second.
Hold up. Hold up.
We are standing by here at Pawella Cannery.
Yep, Power the Cannery. That's where we're at right now.
The former sound guy is up there on the amp. On the See
Working the
stall.
sound. 'Cause
I'm working.
can't see anything.
I knew he couldn't sit down the whole time.
Yeah, but This one, I'm just being picky. I'm just being picky on this one.
I don't know what's going on. This is
All right, so SEDA,
spontaneous.
talk
Yeah,
about-
talk to me.
let's talk about Impossible.
Yes. Oh my
Let's
god.
talk about Impossible.
So cool.
Impossible.
So let's see. 2019, I had a week with Michael Pappas from Hanoa Music, and we did these songs, and every song that I've released so far has been produced by him, and this is the last one. I've waited a long time to put this one out because I needed it to have a badass music video, and knowing Cody, he made it happen. He made it all happen, and it's incredible. It's so fun. It's so badass. It's like powerful, and it's in my favorite all red lighting with like
Yes.
really cool weird things on like the on projector screens behind me, and like
it's a great song, and then it's like her and her friends came over and did like choreography in our tiny
yeah,
little
I had
kitchen, like,
choreography for this shit.
um,
Like it was Riley and Rachel. Shout out to them too, because they're amazing women, and they choreographed the song and like did cool like movements and little like pieces of sign language that you can like catch throughout, and like just
Oh, rad.
it's
And
been so
Riley.
much fun. And Riley is just so goofy. There's like one shot where she like sticks her tongue out. It's so funny. But, she's amazing, and Cody's amazing, and I can't wait to put this song out and finally like give it out to the world, because it's one of my favorite songs that I've ever written, ever made. So
Wow.
Impossible is on the 29th.
Love it. I love how much, a lot of people are commenting about your songwriting, and it's just really exceptional and heartfelt, and it comes from all different places, and isn't it, it kind of just pours out of you. I feel like both of
Totally,
it just, like comes out your creative process. And you're just
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Get it down.
Sometimes when it just like happens, and I don't know, Cody wrote a poem once, and there's a line in it that was like, I'm grateful for the songs that come and write themselves, because that's like kind of what happens with most of the music. Like, yeah, it's hard work, and you got to put in effort to like finish songs. And Gus is making the weirdest face right now.
yeah, I don't remember writing any poems.
Oh my god, bullshit.
Actually, Gus
But-
wrote that poem for her. No, I'm just kidding.
He's getting up now. Go lay down, guys.
Hey guys,
Gus, go lay
we're
down.
almost done.
He's like, this is
Oh my
awesome. I'm a
goodness.
star. So very cool. So we've got CUPPA here, which is SEDA and Cody. Stay tuned for Impossible. We're not playing that today, but you guys can stay tuned to her Instagram, Struck by SEDA, which is McKenna's Instagram. And just so happy to have you guys here. All right, Cody, are you happy?
Yeah, I fixed the thing.
Okay, let's do this.
Good job. Gus, come here.
And he'll figure it out. I guess. Come on. Gus wants to be a part of this one. All right, here we
Okay, whatever. This one's called Sing to Me.
Send me something sweet and gentle and kind and true. A nice cup of tea to give my honey to. I just wanna fall asleep and wake up new. I wanna wake up in the morning and sing to you. Darling, I've been waiting to get let in on the joke. It hits a little different, breathing someone else's smoke. Or send me something red and yellow and green and blue. Maybe just a little broken too. Safe and warm and wild and free. Someone to wake up in the morning and sing to me.
Write me something sweet, funny and smart and cool. Honey, you're too bad to break the rules. Take me down the country road, bumpy and smooth the whole way home. 'Cause darling, I've been loving every minute I'm with you. the fucked up things we've done
and all the shit we gotta do. Or send me something sweet, gentle and kind and true. A nice cup of tea to give my honey to.
who loves the birds, the dead ones too.
I wanna wake up in the morning and sing to you. I wanna wake up in the morning and sing to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Trish.
I love that
Thank
song.
you, Rodrigo.
I just got chicken skin.
Ooh, yay, we want that.
Chicken
I
skin on
love
a
chicken
Thursday.
skin. Chicken skin on a Thursday. That's
I got
the
chicken skin.
catchphrase now.
I felt that song. That was yeah, that was a really good one. That's CUPPA.
Oh,
That's like the theme song. Okay, right there.
it is basically Cuppa's theme song. I mean, Cuppa came from that song, like a nice
Oh.
cup of tea to give my honey to.
Which shout out to my grandmother, Jillian. Hopefully those guys go to watch it.
Yeah. The Quintana family's watching. It said mom and dad. You're watching Quintana family. Oh, this is so lovely. I'm so happy to have you guys here. Do you think you're gonna put an album together? What's on the horizon? Are you gonna release singles? I mean, because you know, well, you don't
We've
know.
got this like handful of songs that are like kind of ripe right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we're,
Maybe an EP. Maybe a little EP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something
Little
like
5
that. Yeah,
song.
definitely. Just like get these ones out into the world so that we can, you know, start creating the new stuff.
And I don't want to put too much pressure on him, but we've been working with David Whitney up at Root Cellar. He's been doing anything worth doing. But he's
Yeah,
got,
we love David.
this really cool stereo ribbon mic, and we've been doing some experiments, like I don't know, trying to do the whole recording like that because it's very realistic. I guess it you mix the band by placing them in the room, and then like there's no fixing it after. You got to play it right and sing it right.
Nice.
It's all about performance.
Oh, that's
rather
right
than
up your
perform-
alley, Cody. You like that.
I do. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, if I didn't have to fix people's mistakes, I'd be so happy.
And you catch it raw, and that's really interesting. I love that. Oh, how cool. Root Cellar. Follow
Yeah,
him.
Root Cellar.
David Whitney,
David Whitney's a badass.
man,
He's so cool.
oh, he's so generous with his time and his
Mhm.
talents, and I mean all these guys, Justin, him, like everybody.
Maui's so
We're
blessed.
lucky.
We're so
We're
lucky. The music scene here is, there was no part of me that was sad coming back from LA. I was like, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna be busy. We've got talent overflowing on this island. Speaking of overflowing, oh my gosh, much love, many prayers and good vibes to all those in Haiku that were affected by all the flooding. I hope everyone is staying dry, and I know there's a lot of fundraisers right now and donation sites and all kinds of stuff. I can post that on my website as well.
Yeah.
And just, yeah, I mean, it only takes a day of rain to like misplace your life. I mean,
Totally. I
it
think we
was
forget.
scary.
Forget
Yeah.
Mother Nature is the one really in
She's in
charge here.
control.
So-
Yeah, she's the boss. Well, we've got another like 10 minutes, guys. You got a few more songs for me?
Yes, we do. We have 3 more songs. Let's just like
Let's do it.
Ow.
Rock and roll. I won't talk anymore. Rock and roll. No, I'm just kidding. Don't forget CQ Audio. CQ Audio on Venmo and PayPal. This is a gig to support our Maui musicians. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Aloha.
Thank you. This next song is our one cover, basically, written by Paul McCartney. I'm pretty sure it's called Arrow Run Through Me.
Something like that. Oh, anyway, we saw Madison Cunningham do a cover with Scary Pockets, and
So
we
fucking
just couldn't
badass.
stop
It was
playing
so
all day.
cool.
It's like, you gotta learn this, and you gotta learn how to sing it. So here we go.
Yep. Let's have some fun. Ooh, baby, you could have done a worse thing to me than if you'd taken an arrow and run it right through me. Ooh, baby, a burn the hand is word to flying, but when it came to love, I knew you'd be lying. It could have been a finer fling, would have been a major attraction distraction. Come on, get up, get on your way and bring your love. Ooh, baby, you wanna find a more down hero. And if you started at nothing and counted as zero. Ooh, baby, you couldn't have done a worse thing to me than if you'd taken an arrow and run it right through me. It could have been a finer thing, flying in a brighter direction with no other thing featuring my love and affection. Come on, get up, get on your way and bring your love. Ooh, baby, you couldn't have done a worse thing to me. It's just so fun to sing that song.
That was rad.
Oh yeah, we gotta get a bassist and throw that whole bass line in there. It's amazing.
Awesome. What's next? Let's do this.
Oh man. Okay, so the next two songs are the ones that we were talking about. Yeah. We'll do another one. Okay.
Sorry, go back to this. My very patient sound tech.
Well, let's give a shout out to Miles, Rodrigo, and Annika for doing the production today.
Thank you, team. Thank
Really
you,
appreciate it. At first, I was like, when I'm booking CUPPA, who's gonna do the video? I was like, I'm
I know,
gonna.
you're like, shit, who can we call?
I think Sarah commented something like, "Who's gonna push the buttons?"
I know.
I'm so grateful that these guys showed up so graciously to help us with our thing.
Yeah. Thanks for being here. More from CUPPA, guys. It's a great show, and it's thunderstorming outside right now. My window, and Paia at least.
Oh, in Paia? Okay.
So,
right.
this song's called "Through and Through." As I was sitting at my desk one day, I was watching Gus roll around in the grass like a fool, like he does, and doing some wishful thinking, and I guess this is a song about that. It's like if I could find a girl that loves me like I love Gus, that would be weird. That's kind of an extraneous thought. Anyway, here we go.
Cool. All right, awesome. And also, this song inspired me to write my first riff, like, ever. So I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. Keep your eyes peeled. She shreds it up here in a minute.
I do a little thing.
Right.
No pressure or anything.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Got a girl who loves me all through and through. Got a girl who loves me and bears all the things I do. I love her when I sleep, I love her when I wake, and I love her when the sharks are swimming in the lake, yeah. Got a girl who loves me all through and through. She don't drink like I drink, loves me through and through. She don't drink what I drink, drinks better than you. Well, I pour whiskey, she pours wine, and every drop she pours is better than mine, yeah. Got a girl who loves me all through and through.
Take it away.
She don't smoke like I smoke, loves me through and through. She don't smoke what I smoke, smokes better than you. She don't roll in the grass, all wild and free, but in every other way she's better than me, yeah. Got a girl who loves me all through and through. heck yeah. She picks and I pick, loves me through and through. She knows what all the chords is, picks better than you. Well, we sit on the porch and we find the time, and when I forget,
She remembers the line.
yeah, got a girl who loves me all through and through. Got a girl who loves me all through and through.
That's like dancing.
Oh my gosh.
I really like that one.
That's fun, right?
That's a fun one. That's like a classic, like 60s, 70s, like kind of vibe to it.
Right? It does. I feel like so much of his songwriting has like this classic feel to it, and it's just like so fucking cool and awesome and rad. And I'm like, yes, I want to be a part of it. Let's start a band. We're in a band now.
Shout out to my
So I
dad,
mean-
Chris, for having such an awesome record collection.
I know, right? We're still, thank God we got to go, vinyl diving when we were young. What do kids do today? I mean, I guess vinyl is having a rebirth, but they're just on their phones all the
I
time.
think I was talking to Justin about this the other day. It's like, kids nowadays, you don't get to like lay on the carpet with the huge speakers and like smoke that joint and listen to the vinyl. Like,
Yeah.
it's just you don't get
Spotify.
They have Spotify and an electronic pen. They're just like,
Spotify and a vape instead of vinyl and a pen.
exactly.
Yeah.
What a mess. Well, you guys, thank you so much for being here. We're gonna have one last
Thank
song
you.
from CUPPA, Cody and SEDA. Thank you so much for sharing your cool chemistry and cosmic grooves. This has been really, really fun. And much love to the production team. And of course, don't forget, we do this show because we are here supporting Maui musicians. So tip the talents. They volunteered their time, as have I, and we really appreciate everyone on the MANAO team. Michael Elam volunteers his time and energy to put the show on with me. And I can't thank you guys enough for making me part of the family. I'm getting verklempt. Happy birthday, MANAO. It's just been such a
Birthday,
beautiful
MANAO.
ride.
Happy birthday.
Yay, happy
Oli
birthday.
laha now, MANAO Radio.
Woo-hoo-hoo. This has been like the
Awesome.
MANAO appreciation show. I love it so much. We're going to be back though in 2 weeks with Anthony Fluke. He's a really sensational ukulele player and a really energetic young talent who is taking Maui by storm. So we'll learn more about him.
Oh yeah.
Crap.
Oh,
Yeah,
totally.
he's what a kind soul. I'm really enjoying getting to know him. So it'll be nice to share his essence in a few weeks. And he's just really nice. I really like that about him because, there's nothing like having someone really nice who's, it just makes it like you two. It makes everything easier when you're kind, right?
Yeah.
It really
It
does,
costs nothing to be kind.
right? It doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we going to hear for our last song? This is the end of the road. I'm sad. It went too fast.
All right, so we're gonna end off here. This one's called "High Maintenance Girl." My uncle Zach, who taught me how to play guitar or got me started, he wrote this song and
When he was like way
yeah,
younger
it was
too,
good, like
huh?
middle school, elementary school. He had written this when he was in college, I think. Actually wrote a bunch of great music back then. He still plays out. But I kind of took the song and ran with it, added a little verse at the end, and now Seda's here to
Add my
do
own.
the character, sing the part.
Yeah, to be the
Um,
character. High maintenance girl, isn't that great?
So it's funny, like the last song's like, oh, all these like good positive things, and here's just like longing for things that are bad for you, I guess. Like this song's tongue in cheek. I'm pretty sure, but
I love it. I think it's great. I think it's a great song.
but anyway, shout out to you, Uncle Zach, and all the Quintanas and the whole family.
Cool. All right. Do it.
Looking for a girl who never does the dishes. Yeah, she can't cook or clean. She just breaks nails and bitches. Yeah, sweet little princess who always gets away. Stimulate my senses. Yeah, she can start today. I want a high maintenance girl. Send your application to the mansion on the hill. Don't mind the pigs and chickens, Lord, that's how I get my fill. So bring your fancy underclothes, put them little rings on all your toes. Remember to look down your nose. I want a high maintenance girl. Looking for a girl who smells like CK1. Has to have a name brand, yeah, she can't be outdone. On the shops at Macy's and Saks Fifth Avenue. Yeah, she can spend my money, yeah, $1,000 a shoe. I want a high maintenance girl. Send your application to the mansion on the hill. Don't mind the pigs and chickens, though, that's how I get my bill. So bring your fancy underclothes, put them little rings on all your toes. Remember to look down your nose. I want a high maintenance girl.
I got me a man who always comes home drunk, smokes his weight in weed, loves that lifted truck. I don't ask and he don't tell me, he thinks I ain't got a clue. I don't need him to be faithful, but I hope he would be true. He wants a high maintenance girl. I send my application to the mansion on the hill. I don't mind the pigs and chickens, Lord, that's how he gets his fill. So I bring my fancy underclothes, put them little rings on all my toes. Bitch, I'm gonna break your nose. He wants a high maintenance girl. Woo!
Woo! Yep, that was awesome.
Thank you again, Uncle Zach, for the
Thank
great
you.
song.
Yes,
Oh,
thank
man.
Shout out to Quintana family, man. You guys are talented.
you.
Talented. You're awesome. This is so great. Oh, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm feel really lucky to have met SEDA in LA with the Deborah Vial band. Much love to Karen and Deb. All the way back at the Mint. Remember live music in LA?
That was amazing. That was incredible. That was
Yeah,
amazing.
and then Cody, you've been a really cool soul in my and orbiting around me for a while, and now I'm really happy that we've become closer friends. And thank you so much for supporting the show with your amazing team, SEDA and Gus and everyone who's a part of it. And I just love you guys so much. And thank you so much for spending your afternoon with us on MANAO and
Of
sharing.
course.
All
This
right
has
on.
been-
We love you,
too,
Trish.
Thank
And we love
you
MANAO
for
Radio.
everything.
Yes,
Oh,
thank you. You're really
Yes.
pulling the
Thanks
community
for
together.
giving us an excuse to have a good time.
The heck yeah. Isn't this fun? Every show goes by so quickly. I look at the clock and I'm like, shoots, it just flies by. It's so exciting. I'm just, yeah, really grateful. And don't forget, guys, tip them at CQ Audio. And if you missed the show, no worries. It'll be on the YouTube channel for MANAO Radio, and then also www.manaoradio.com, and just click on MANAO at Home. And then, of course, on Instagram and Facebook. So really appreciate your time, energy, and talents. Thank you for supporting this
you.
volunteer coordinated and listener supported radio efforts. Just shout out to all my friends on the radio, MANAO Radio. There's so many, I can't even like start to name how many of the DJs are close friends of mine. It's a really special group of people, and really happy to have Cody and SEDA as part of the team now in a different
Thank
element.
you.
And I cannot wait to see this CUPPA EP, man. This is good. Just amazing songwriting, the harmonies, everything. Look, high
It's gonna be some
fives.
hot shit. I normally don't have this much confidence, but I'm really like.
I'm really
excited
confident
about
in this project. I think the songwriting is just great.
Stay tuned for some hot shit.
Yes.
That should be the name of the EP. Hot shit EP. We can say that. We're on the internet. That's not good. Stay tuned for it.
I'll note that down. I'll note that down.
Thank you guys for being here. I'm Trish da Dish. I'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode of MANAO at Home. Keep it real, be real, and treat each other with love and aloha. That's what it's about. I'm so blessed to be here. Mwah. Mwah, mwah.
We love Gus. Good.
All right, guys. Peace and love. We'll see you again on the flip side. Bye, guys. You're the best. Aloha.